And in our entertainment news, the search is on for an intern for Charlie Sheen, and it's a gig a lot of people want, $74,000 to be exact. Sheen posted this listing asking for a hardworking, self-motivated, creative, resourceful, and social media savvy individual who will work closely with Charlie Sheen in leveraging his social network. Well, that winning social media intern will join Sheen's team for an 8-week paid internship. So far, there have been 3 rounds of cuts, and it's down to between 50 and 250 finalists. You're looking at one. One of those finalists is Belleville native and University of Western graduate Phil Pallen. Phil is joining us live by phone. Now, anyone who wants to be obviously a social media intern for Charlie Sheen needs to have plenty amount of tiger blood. So let's check in with Phil now to ask you, Phil, do you think you have enough tiger blood to be Charlie Sheen's intern?
You know what? I think I do. I found out on Monday, and I didn't really think anything of it. I assumed everyone made it to the next round. But I found out quickly that wasn't the case. So I had to make that decision within a couple hours, and here I am today.
So talk to me. Why do you want to be Charlie Sheen's intern?
You know, I had a lot of resistance going into this. People saying, don't do it, your reputation's on the line. Thought more about it, and I realized, Charlie Sheen, opinions aside, this is someone who's made headlines. You know, not necessarily for social media, but that's a big part of his campaign, but also, you know, breaking a world record, the largest number of Twitter followers. I think this is an amazing opportunity for anyone interested in social media to be a part of a campaign with people who clearly know what they're doing.
Okay, now, Phil, I'm just going to shake it up a bit. We skipped over the part where we get to see your video. So, Lourdes, if we can run that so we can see the video that Phil has going online.
Hello, I'm Phil. And I'm competing in the Charlie Sheen Tiger Blood internship. Within a few hours of finding out I made it this far, the Tiger Blood Phil campaign was born. I developed a solid local, national, and international following and created a strong brand for myself as a future social media intern for Mr. Sheen.
So, Phil, what did you have to do exactly to get into this competition?
Well, as part of the competition, they asked us to create a YouTube video. They gave us just under a week to put together a YouTube video, but I realized that's what everyone else was doing. So, of course, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I posted one every single day, and I continue to do one every single day. The submission was yesterday, so now we just kind of wait to see who moves on to the next round. But I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good.
Okay, so now you've made it to round 3. What's the next step?
That is a good question. They've kept it very secretive throughout the whole thing. So, you know, we don't even know what is required of the next round. We don't know if we're moving on, if I'm moving on, but I just kind of wait and see what happens and do some planning to figure out what we do if I make it and what we do if I don't.
Okay. Well, can you also tell us about the hate mail that you're getting as well?
You know, it's fun. It's fun. I've gotten some hate mail. That's exactly right. Within the last 24 hours, and I think getting hate mail from competitors, if that's not success, I don't know what is.
Now, you branded yourself kind of as an expert in social media, and as you know, Canada is heading into a federal election quickly. What advice do you have for our leaders who want to use Twitter and Facebook to get their messages out?
Actually, that's a great question, and I think I would answer that by saying, you know, Twitter and Facebook are important, but social media goes far beyond just those two, you know, platforms for reaching out to people. You know, and I've said this before, I think you know, people are still trying to understand what social media is. I think we grasp that it's Facebook, we grasp that it's Twitter, but there's a lot more to it, you know, from keeping a consistent brand, keeping consistent messaging, that kind of thing, moving forward and not trying to control your message. Let your message evolve. You know, that's when people become engaged. And the moment you start controlling it is when no one cares anymore.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Phil. Good luck.
Thank you.
Keep us posted on how you do.
I most certainly will. I appreciate it.
Okay. Sounds good.